with Marc Denis after a huge night, scoring and celebrating his historic 900th goal last night. Ovechkin said, okay, let's go to Pittsburgh. So it's Ovi versus Crosby, always drawing a little extra attention. So here's a question for you, Mark. Whose late career heroics have impressed you more? Ovi continuing to break the records or Crosby continuing to be a 90-plus point player in his late 30s?
They are both absolutely impressive, but if I have to pick one, I'm going to use and pick Ovi because he keeps pushing history. Scoring goals at the NHL level is still one of the hardest thing to do, and he does it in a way that nobody else does. He's able to beat goalies clean with his shot. Everybody knows where he'll be shooting from, especially on the PP. He's still able not only to shoot that puck, but to beat goalies that know exactly what's coming. What's impressed me most about Alexander Ovechkin is how he's morphed into a great leader for his team as well. He's evolved throughout his career from being a pure goal scorer, hitting like a train, to being a more well-established player, well-rounded, and able to continue throughout his career later in his playing days at scoring goals. To me, the way he's able to keep pace and to push history the way he has been the last couple of seasons is absolutely impressive.
It's crazy. Ovi's now 100 away from 1,000. That's ridiculous. Craig Button predicts Ovi's going to come back next year to try to continue to chase that milestone. And Crosby isn't only racking up points, though, for his part. He's expected to have a big role for Canada at the upcoming Olympics. So forget history. Forget what they've done to this point. If you could pick one of these guys to help your team win right now, who would you want, Ovi or Sid?
Because of the position he plays and because he's the smartest player every shift he's on the ice. My pick goes to 87 for this one. I do believe that when you're building a team, there's also that passing the torch aspect that is so important, and no one would be better at that than Sidney Crosby. I was in Calgary for Team Canada orientation camp, asking everybody about Crosby's leadership. They were telling me about his humility, how humble he is, how he treats everybody, every single person on a team, from the players wearing the jersey to the last assistant to the equipment manager, the exact same way. Everybody is important. When you're talking about a valuable player, Sidney Crosby has to come to the top of the list, no matter what age he's at. And on the ice, he's still driving plays. He's still dictating pace of shifts and sometimes games for the very impressive Pittsburgh Penguins this early in the season.
Two legends going head to head. Tonight's going to mark the 74th meeting between the two. Crosby's got the edge with 95 points to Ovi's 68 when they go head to head.